Yo, what is good, YouTube? Today, let's go over how I made $1.8 thousand at the age of 16. So I made $1.8 thousand today. Let's go over how. So here is the proof. $1.8 thousand, and here is the trade. So I actually ended up closing because of the consistency rule. I had my final take profit at these highs right here for a $3,000 day, but right now I'm at 50% for the consistency rule. And for some reason, my fund account has a consistency rule the entire time. So like I have to follow the consistency rule to get a payout. So that sucks. But let me show you guys why I took this trade. So the first thing I saw was overnight we dipped down pretty far. I'd say almost into 50% of this range, or maybe we did hit 50%. We were close to 50% of this range, and I think we obviously hit 50% of this range. We were reacting off of a daily gap perfectly and a daily CISD. So the daily bias is really what set me up for this. You see the daily CISD, and then you see this right here. Now, we might have hit 50% perfectly. Wow, let's go. Good stuff. So hit 50% of that daily gap perfectly. And on the 4-hour time frame, so I'm bullish, and then on the 4-hour time frame, I see overnight we retraced into this gap. So I'm like bullish, 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 and I really think we're gonna go up and we're gonna take these all-time highs today. But I'm not gonna hold because of the consistency rule. So I think that's like the bias I have. Okay, now I see two taps in the fair value gap, and that's good because the first tap has a 50% chance. So the first tap that is a rejection candle. So we come in, we bullish, 50% chance. The second tap takes the other 50% chance, so we're almost at like a 100% chance we respect this gap. The fair value gaps that I know how to spot have a 96% chance of winning. So there was about a 96% chance. After this candle, we respect it. So knowing that, I see this short term, or I see this liquidity sweep, which is just the gap, this liquidity sweep, and then here, I see how quick we come in and we come back into this wick. Now, knowing this, we come in, we reject instantly, okay, and we come back into the wick, we are rebalancing ourselves. Now we stutter, okay? What do I mean by we stutter? We stay in a range for a while, slow moving range right here, okay? Now what that means is that once this slow moving range gets broken out of, a lot of times we come and we retest it and then move up insanely fast, and that's exactly what we did. Slow moving range said that there was momentum, that there was going to be momentum in the future. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, my entry was like 5 minute or 1 hour. My bad, 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, I see this fair value gap right here getting respected, and that's really good. Okay, and then on the 5-minute time frame, I see equal lows get swept. On the 1-minute time frame, I see after the equals low gets swept, it got swept, and then we formed a fair value gap. My first entries here, I take a loss. Second entry is right here. Or it's like entries here, but enter on this candle. And boom, we pump. And I took first take profit, which was 4 out of 5 cons right here. I took them off. Then I left the rest to run. Hopefully up here, but sadly not because of the consistency rule. And I really want to get this payout, so I need to follow the consistency rule. So I'm going to limit my profits. That's just sadly how the game of trading works. I'm going to get a 25K personal account. I'm going to grind it to $1 billion, I swear on my life. But that's the trade recap. I did make $1.8 thousand trading today. Now, full transparency, I have to follow the consistency rule to take that out. So I have not followed the consistency rule yet. So even though this is on a live funded with payouts, I cannot get the money until the consistency rule gets followed. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm withdrawing it today. But what I am saying is once that consistency rule gets followed, which maybe takes like 2 more days, I'm not sure, I'll be able to get this payout. So let's go. That's how you trade. That's how you do it. Let's go.